Hello everybody, today is Thursday, May 25th. It's 4:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The regular session for the futures markets just closed about 10 minutes ago. On my left is the time in sales, the E-mini S&P trading at 2413 a quarter. Before we begin, first the required disclaimer. Okay, first I want to bring over the daily chart of the E-mini S&P. You can see we had a gap up from yesterday's close, and we broke out of this sideways range that we've been trading in for such a long time. I'm going to draw a trend line here. So this is the range of the E-mini S&P going back to the middle of February this year, and then we had an even tighter range for the last month or so, going back to the 24th of April. So for about a month, we traded in an even tighter range, with the exception of these 2 days here. And then finally, we had a gap up above this yearly high right here. So it wasn't huge volatility today, but it was more than we've had. In any case, the auto trader had a great day today. So first up is the crude oil on a 500 tick line break chart. And on this one, I previously had a daily goal of 2,000, which I felt was too high, so I actually lowered it to something more reasonable for just trading 2 contracts, and lowered the goal to 1,200 with a loss limit of 1,000. And that goal was hit today on quite a few pretty nice trades. We went up and down and sideways for a little while, and then after a couple of hours of trading, kind of broke out with these couple of three winning long trades in a row here, or 3 winning trades. Actually 2 shorts, a short here and a long, and then a really nice short towards the end that was good for about 50 ticks. This short went here about 50.75 and covered at 50.36, so more like 40 ticks on this trade. And that brought us to 1260, so we actually had 3 ticks of positive slippage on 2 contracts. Next up is the crude oil on a 500 tick chart, and we had a mixed bag of trades here. You can see our equity curve. We didn't take much heat from the open, and it was up from there and then a little bit back, ending up with 870 for the day, but we had an equity high of 1,400. So on this one here, might be a good idea to put our daily goal something like $1,200. That would have been hit early on and avoided all these trades. So here our daily goal, actually on this one there is no daily goal. I'm going to show you how easy it is to change the daily goal. Just go right here and put in a daily goal. I'll put in a loss limit of 1,000, and that's how you do it. Okay, next up is the DAX. We did 887.50 on a single trade. Unfortunately, we missed the short trade here. Probably did not get filled on our limit order, and otherwise it would have been a much larger day. But remember, we're using limit orders. Had I used a stop order, this would have been filled here. Okay, the crude oil on the Superenco 6 tick did 680 on 2 contracts. We had an equity high of about $800 and settled in at 680. Respectable return for 2 contracts in the crude. Gold's been doing quite well. You can see we had a split fill here. This can only happen in real time. This would never be seen in a market replay. We had 2 winners for a total of 410 on the gold, trading 2 contracts. Okay, the Nasdaq on the Superenco 10 tick did 685 for the day. Looks like we had 2 losers and 2 winners. Small loser off the open, followed by a solid long trade and another small loser, and then recovering with this long here. So we did a total of 685. We had an equity high of about 965, and we were brought down a little bit by this loser towards the close. We had a small gain on the E-mini S&P on our Unirenko chart, just $125 on a couple of trades. And then last but not least, we had our 150 tick line break chart on the bonds, did 281.25 on a single trade here. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.